Welcome to Travel Discovery. This is Lisa and I will be your host. Today we are off to minesviewpark in Baguio City, Philippines. So let's hop on a jeepney that's bound for minesviewpark. So here we are walking towards the main gate. And of course you can already see the many shops that have souvenirs and other little trinkets. So let's head over to the main gate. minesviewpark is one of the most famous tourist spots across Baguio, with shops selling snacks, trinkets, botanical items, and other things to do. Picture taking services with traditional Igorot clothing, horses, dogs, and much more. So you'll see all of that in a moment. So let's see what the entrance fee is. Only 10 pesos or 18 US cents for adults and 5 pesos for kids or 9 US cents. That's a pretty good deal. So we're walking here through the main gate. Let's take a look around. We'll make our way to the observation deck in a moment. Due to the view up there, minesviewpark has become a popular destination to take photos of Baguio's beautiful scenery. There are places to relax, eat ice cream, eat sweet corn, and what you'll notice right away, the many sellers that are selling plants and flowers at a reasonable price compared to the US, for example. We'll circle back and take a closer look at what some of these vendors are selling. But if you love plants, this is the place to get them. There's also a clean bathroom or comfort room or CR. You can also have your picture taken with a brightly colored horse. It's about 50 pesos for a solo shot, which is close to $1, and 100 pesos for a group shot, which is close to $2. So we are going to make our way up to the observation deck. You can already start to see the beautiful view. minesviewpark is just a few kilometers from central Baguio, and it's situated at a high altitude. It really does enable visitors to see the abandoned mines and the valley down below. You do have to be very careful where you're putting your feet because, as you can see, the ground and the stairs is not level. Actually, in Baguio City as a whole, you have to be very careful while walking because many of the sidewalks and streets are really not level. So you can see the beautiful view. We've made it to the observation deck. Absolutely amazing. So let's take a look. minesviewpark really is an all-year-round destination, and it's best visited during the warm season, April and May. Take note that it might get crowded with families during peak season. Fun fact, the cold climate of Baguio City is caused by its location, which is about 1,470 meters above sea level. So here in Baguio, we're able to maintain this constant cool temperature, earning the name as the summer capital of the Philippines. You might have noticed people dressed in these interesting costumes or native clothing. So they have rented Igorot clothing. So we're going to go back down and we're going to show you where you can actually rent this clothing and take pictures. And we'll talk a little bit more about the native people to Baguio, the Igorot people. So let's make our way back down and see if we can find the place to rent these beautiful costumes. So as you can already tell, plenty of places for photograph taking with the horses up on the observation deck. And then as you go out to the exit after we find the costumes where we can rent them, you'll see there's more opportunities to buy souvenirs and snacks. plenty of places to sit down and relax as you find a bench. So here we are. This is where you actually rent the clothing, and you can rent it for about 40 pesos. So we'll check the sign. Yes, 40 pesos to rent. And that's less than a US dollar. So let me tell you a little bit about the Igorot people. So they're people from the mountains. They are a group of wet rice agriculturalists occupying the mountains in the area of northern Luzon, Philippines. The Igorots are any of various ethnic groups in the mountains of this region, all of whom keep their traditional religion and way of life. Some live in the tropical forests of the foothills, but most live in rugged grassland and pine forest zones higher up. They are numbered about 1.5 million in the early 21st century. So it's a lot of fun for tourists to come here and rent a traditional costume and dress up like an Igorot. So it's a lot of fun, and they feel like they're part of the culture here. So we've circled back down to where the plants are before we make our exit, and you can see the wide variety of plants that are for sale. So why not take home some of the beautiful plants perfect for home decor? So they have anything from cactus to herbs to traditional houseplants to something you can just plant in your garden to hanging baskets, all kinds of plants. And you can see the prices. That hanging plant, 250 pesos, which is about $4.55 US cents. Here we have another one for 150 pesos, and that's about $2.72. So you can see, compared to the US, much, much cheaper. Okay, we're still not done. We're going to walk down a little bit further because there is a place where you can actually take a picture with huge, adorable Saint Bernard dogs. Yes, you heard correctly. So if you didn't want to dress up like a cowboy and take a picture with one of the beautiful horses in the park, you can take a picture with this adorable Saint Bernard dog. So let's walk down and see what that experience is like. And here they are, our fuzzy friends, so your opportunity to take a cameo shot with them. I see a dog sleeping on the job. If you didn't know it, Filipinos love to take pictures. They love to have memories of the different places they go and the people they meet. So this is a pretty common scene, and so they enjoy this site, Minesview St. Bernard Picture Opportunity. Okay, we're making our way back out, and of course the exit is strategically placed right along all of the vendors selling the different trinkets, souvenirs, t-shirts, jams, you guessed it, whatever you want, keychains. And so we have to go around the corner past all these vendors. So your last opportunity to get something for a friend or family member, and then we'll be back on the street where we can go and catch a jeepney or a taxi and move on to our next destination. See you next time on Travel Discovery to see what we will discover next. Please remember to like and subscribe. Safe travels to everyone. Remember to see, explore, and discover.